Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Jamie, and today I wanted to come on and demonstrate and review a product that's pretty new to the market and new to me as well, and that is the Persona Bronzing Stick. It's referred to as a multi-stick, and I picked it up in one of the shades and I wanted to demonstrate it, put it on my cheeks for you guys, and tell you what I think about it. So Persona as a brand is one that I've slowly been really picking up. I had the first palette from them and I was not really into it. I know a lot of other people were. I think for me, like the shimmer shades really need to be special in a palette. And I don't know why, I just felt like that one, maybe the shades were just too cool tone for me at the time. Just didn't feel like it really suited my skin tone. So unfortunately, I know that's like a big miss because that's one of their best rated products, but I have so many other Persona products now. I have their blushes and I have their highlight and I have a lot of lip products from them. I love it. The lip liners are new, love them as well. So when they were releasing this, it's definitely a brand that catches my attention right away. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick that up. And then when I found out it was coming to Ulta, that makes me even more excited because I do have an Ulta credit card, so I get a bunch of points for Ulta. So I try to purchase a lot of makeup through Ulta so that I'm able to just redeem my points and for my purchase. So anyway, that's a big background, but let me tell you about this product. So I swatched it right here. This is in the color Dune. And Dune is described as a warm medium bronze, and they do have another darker shade and it's called Sahara, and that one's described as a cool dark bronze. But this one I thought would be good for my skin tone, and I might, maybe if I love this one, you'll find out at the end, pick up the other one as well. So I picked this up, I think it was just last week, it came at the end of last week, and I've used it a little bit, but let's try it on and I'll let you know what I think. So they market this as something that can be used for your cheeks, lips, and eyes, but I've used it on my cheeks and my eyes, not on my lips. It's not really a color that I would go for on my lips, so I just have used it on my cheeks and eyes. But I love the twist up container. There's a pretty good amount of product in there right there. You don't use that much bronzer, and I do like the light shade of this. I've kind of been going back and forth with my bronzer shades trying to figure out what's best for me, and I do think a lighter shade looks more natural, and I'm really trying to go for that natural look. Other than my eyeshadow today, there's nothing natural about that. That's the Huda Beauty Naughty palette, anyway, just in case you were wondering. But let's go ahead and put this on. So I like the stick format because I just feel like it's easy for application. So it's really super creamy. You saw that I just did that and it was really easy to blend, or really easy to put on to my skin. And I'm gonna go like that. It is just such a smooth formula that it's kind of hard to mess up application on this one. So I'm gonna stay kind of close to my hairline there, and that is where I'm gonna put it. So you can see for me, this isn't like a contour shade. This is definitely a lighter bronzy shade for me. And I'm just gonna use this bronzer brush. This is like an e.l.f. bronzer brush, blending brush it's called, and I'm gonna blend this out. It blends really nicely. It is extremely creamy, so it stays creamy, so it does stay a little tacky. I do find that it dries down really well, but it does really help. This creaminess really helps when you're trying to blend it out. So I definitely love that it blends out so easy and natural, and I really feel like it just gives my skin just a really natural bronze. So I appreciate that. You can see because it's creamy, there is kind of like a luminosity coming from it, but it does dry down and set pretty well. So I don't feel like that is a problem. I'm gonna darken it up just a little bit for the review so you can see what it looks like built up. Oh, let's just blend this out. Oh, so you could see when I move my hair, it definitely went straight for the creamy patch of product. So I have been wearing this now for a couple days. I wore it over the weekend. I went out in the humidity. It was raining actually when I went out. And then we went to a concert that night and it cleared up, but it stayed around really well. And so far I've been loving it. And I love the tone of it. I think it could go with a lot of different skin tones. And I just think she did it again. She is just great at making products. So this one I think is awesome. It just definitely like blends out like a dream. It's so nice. And let me grab some of my other cream products and I will do some swatch comparisons really quick. All right, so let's do a quick comparison of some of the other cream blushes I have. So I've swatched a bunch on my arm right there and I will step you through them. So the first one is the Persona one, and that one is $26 and you get a great little applicator with this. It's pretty nice and convenient. The second one is the Baked Milk Bronzer. So this one, you actually get a pretty hefty amount in this. I think probably like twice as much. Oh my gosh, 3 times as much product in this as you do in this other one. And I think it's roughly around the same price, maybe $30. So that's the Baked Bronzer one. Samantha Ravindal was talking about the Milked Baked Bronzer the other day and saying that it just really smells. It does smell like kind of like Play-Doh or clay. It's weird because I always think that the Kim Kardashian lipsticks smell that same way. It isn't obnoxious to me. It is more with the lipsticks because it's in my way. But anyway, so roughly about the same price I think for these two, and you get 3 times as much product with the Milk one, but that's whatever, you know, some people really like that. The Tarte cream bronzer in Seychelles is that next one here. So you can see this one looks like a little bit cooler of a color. This one is warmer. This one is darker compared to it. Now let's move to this one over here, which is the Soul Body Bronzer from ColourPop or Soul, whatever their sister company is. So anyway, this one is like $15 or something. And this one looks extremely close, I think, in color to this one. So that might be a really good alternative. And this one, how much is in here? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is over 3 times as much product as in this one, and it's like half the price. So, you know. Then the Patrick Ta cream bronzer, I have mine in the She's Sculpted version of that, and which is the medium, and this one I think is like $36 or something for this, and it's right there. So you can see this is also like a cooler tone. So I would say that these two are the most cool tone. And then this last one, I just figured for comparing, I'd put that up there. It looks a little bit more cooler toned, but this is the Fenty cream bronzer in Macchiato, number 3. So I think that's about 30 something dollars as well. So I would say that the closest color dupe is probably that Soul one in medium. So as for the formula, I think it's great. I think you don't get as much product as you do in some of the other ones, but I do like that you're able to just use the stick to put it on. That's super easy application. And to me, it still feels a little bit tacky right now, but it's not obnoxiously tacky. Like I'm not gonna catch my hair in it. It just kind of gives you a nice little glow. It is nice. I've used it on my eyes and never had any problems with it there either. I really liked it as like a great transition shade. So anyway, I think that this is a good product. Like I said, I might pick up the darker one if I decide to, but how many cream bronzers can somebody have? This isn't even all of them that I just showed you. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.